Hey guys, I'm Vicky from Performing Arts Academy Wales. Welcome back to our channel, and today we've got a Q&A video for you. Now, I've been meaning to film this for a little while. I asked for the questions on our Instagram a little while ago, but I've had a bad allergic reaction on my face. Don't know what caused it, not allergic to anything. Came up out of nowhere, and I was like, I can't film this until it's cleared. So this is like the best it's been since. So I thought I'd film it now. So let's get straight into the questions. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. So first question is, what's the best part of being a dance teacher? That's a really good question. I love being a dance teacher. I've started teaching, I've taught my first ever class when I was 16 because my dance teacher was ill and my mum was her administrator. She did all the admin and they asked me to fill in. And I think literally that afternoon I choreographed a routine and then taught it in that lesson in one go. And I loved it. I love choreography and just seeing people blossom and just seeing that real impact you can make on people in their lives. And it's just so lovely to see kids just elated and so happy, and knowing that you've been a part of that is just amazing. I love it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love it. And since I started teaching, I've always wanted to be a dance teacher. I just want to be the best teacher I can be for my kids because they deserve the best. So yeah, I love being a dance teacher. Okay, next question. Favourite dance you've choreographed? Oh, I don't know. That's really hard. I've got quite a few dances that I've really enjoyed over the years. Defying Gravity was one of the first really big routines I choreographed. We did a performance at Her Majesty's Theatre. That was probably one of my favourites, and then we've had a few routines that we've done at Dance World Cup that I've just loved as well. That's hard. I don't think I can answer that. That's really hard. Okay. What are the most important qualities of a dancer to you? Okay, I think passion is really important. Like, you have to love dance because you will get out of class what you put into that class. So if you're doing something that you really, really love, you're gonna put everything into that class. So if you put loads into the class, you're gonna get loads out. You're gonna listen to your corrections, you're gonna work hard, and yeah, you're just gonna get more out of the class if you really, really love it and you're really passionate. And that to me is probably one of the most important qualities, because that's what gets the best out of people, if they love what they're doing, you know. Okay, what skills do you have to be able to do to be an advanced acro? Okay, yeah, we have an advanced acro class in my school. It's an invitation only class, but I'm not the acro teacher. So that's really up to Beth. She's amazing, our acro teacher. She's really, really good. And yeah, our advanced acro class is insane. But yeah, that's up to Beth. So there we go. Proudest moment. Ooh, okay. Probably there's a couple. I don't think I can narrow it down. Our first London West End performance, which was Defying Gravity. Our first medal we won at Dance World Cup. That was one of my proudest moments. Just trying to think of the occasions that made me want to cry. And probably the first time I ever taught at Move It, because it was such a big deal. Yeah, but I think those are probably my proudest moments so far. Maybe my first student taking an exam as well, because that was a big deal. Yeah. Okay, what have we got next? What's your favourite lesson to teach? I can't. I'm really bad. I feel like I can't answer any of these questions. That's really hard because I get different things out of different classes. So I wouldn't run a class if I didn't enjoy it. So I love all my classes. Favourite dance style? This is a question I get asked all the time. I think it's because we're quite all-rounders. Like we teach ballet, tap, jazz, acro, we do conditioning, we do lyrical, we do a bit of contemporary, like we do a bit of everything, musical theatre, so our kids are really good all-rounders, so I don't really have a favourite style, whether like to teach or to watch, or I do love watching ballet, but then I love watching jazz and tap. I don't have a favourite style myself. That's probably why the kids end up being really good all-rounders. So obviously I've got some students prefer tap or ballet, but I don't have a favourite. I can't answer any of these questions. Okay, how often do your team stretch? And any tips for a leg hold? Stretch in every class. So some students come to most classes and some students only come to one class, but we stretch in every class, so that's how often we stretch. And obviously a lot of the kids stretch at home as well, so probably pretty much every day. Any tips for a leg hold? Yeah, well, my biggest thing that I see when I see people doing leg holds on Instagram and things like that is hip alignment. You have to have your hips down. We all love whacking our leg up in the air to get a gorgeous photo, but then the hips are like this. Oh. So yeah, hips down and a straight underneath leg. Use your stomach, stretch that leg. Oh, there's so many things I could go on. If your top leg's turned out, your bottom leg should be turned out. If you're doing it straight up in front and it's in parallel, the bottom leg will be in parallel. There's so many things, but I think hip alignment is the main one because that's what's going to throw you off balance. And obviously use your core. Especially if you're doing a leg catch. You need to use your core. Okay, favourite dance style to teach, I've kind of answered that one. What are my favourite colour clothes to wear for dance? Black. I always wear black, pretty much. I do have some coloured stuff. I do wear like coloured t-shirts and things, but I normally wear black leggings. But that's because I'm a little bottom heavy, so that's why I wear black. But obviously our uniform is white and blue. Okay, next question. If dance wasn't a thing, what would you do? Probably something to do with maths. I was always quite good at maths at school. And a lot of my teachers wanted me to do maths, but I was a bit worried I'd get bored, but I'm not sure. Probably something maths related. I don't know. Imagine the world without dance. Oh. Why did you want to become a dance teacher? I wanted to be a dance teacher pretty much after I started teaching. I started teaching properly when I was 18, just doing like Easter workshops and then like summer workshops, and yeah, the passion was always teaching. I didn't want to be a performer and go down that route. I wanted to teach, and it was really important for me to offer exams for my students because it was something that we didn't really do in my dance school when I was growing up. So it was really important for me to offer that to my students, but I think as soon as I taught my first class properly, I realised how much I really enjoyed it. It's just incredible how you can just give a little correction and it can make such a difference. Yeah, so I hope that answered that question. What are your tips for flexibility? If I lived in Wales, I'd definitely go to PAAW. Oh, thank you. That's Flo_Poppy. Thank you for that, that's really sweet. Tips for flexibility: stretch, obviously, but also strengthen. Stretch and strengthening goes hand in hand. So anything that you're working on stretching, you also need to work on strengthening. They just go together. And I think a lot of people, because you see pictures on Instagram and things of dancers in like crazy poses, that you think you just need to stretch, but what you don't see is all the bar work they've just done, or all the strengthening they've just done to work their muscles. And yeah, stretch and strength goes together. How are your groups so amazing? Oh, thank you. That's Lily.Bendel. I think I said that right. Yeah, I've just realised I've not been saying who all these questions are from. I'm not going to go back through it now. That's really sweet, thank you. We work really hard. And the kids work really hard, and they're really dedicated, they're really committed, they're really passionate, and like I said earlier, you get out what you put in. So the kids work really hard, and then that's how they do such great stuff. So yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you so much, guys, for sending all your questions in. If you enjoyed this video, then let me know in the comments or drop me a message on Instagram. And if you want to see us do another Q&A video, we've got a few ideas for some videos coming up. But first off, this weekend we're off to Move It. So if you want to watch our Move It vlog, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye!